We are live here at Notre Dame Prep High School on boys senior night as the Notre Dame Lancers come in at 15-3, look to take on the Immaculate Mustangs coming on the road at 10-8. I'm Zachary Gerstner and I'm here with
Dino Varelli, Zach. Hey, I think we've got a Project Purple jersey here.
we
I
do.
see. Uh, we've got the student section, I think, coming over to our side. This might get rowdy. So I'm Dino Varelli with Project Purple. I like the number 13. I don't know whose 13 that is, but I like that. So, Zach, we're here for senior night. So some of you might wondering who Project Purple is. So Project Purple is a Seymour-based charity that provides financial aid and hope to patients battling pancreatic cancer. Project Purple supports
It's
patients
on mic
battling this
side, like
disease.
the plugins, the USB one.
Sorry about that. Zach's still not muted. Project Purple supports patients battling this disease through patient financial aid and nutrition assistance programs. We also raise funds for critical research for early detection and treatment of pancreatic cancer. To learn more about Project Purple, visit our website at www.projectpurple.org. And make sure to follow us on social media, wherever you may be on social media. Project Purple Sports is an exciting new initiative that we launched last year to get out to high schools throughout the area, especially here in Connecticut, but we've also had schools around the country support our mission through Project Purple Sports. It's a great way for us to get out into the communities, raise awareness of our mission, support some amazing student athletes with a couple of partners that we'll be talking about through tonight's stream, and Hartford Healthcare and New Balance, who make this program here at Project Purple a reality. So thank you to both Hartford Healthcare and New Balance for the support of Project Purple Sports as we bring live streaming to the community. Tonight, Zach, we've got a good one. Two private schools, Immaculate coming all the way down from Danbury and Notre Dame Prep. We're here for senior night, so I think we're going to have a little bit different lineup, I think, than we have lined up. Be interesting. I think Notre Dame Prep has 6 seniors here tonight, so we'll see who's going to be sitting. Maybe Cam, since Cam's played a lot of minutes. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and I would like to add though, for those tuning in, I know you gave the rundown of Project Purple and Project Purple Sports. We are looking to continue to grow this program, so if you want to get involved with either a sport, with some sort of team building activity, please visit projectpurple.org/team activities to get in contact with us to host your awareness night, and we'd love to come and support you guys with some jerseys, some live streaming, and put on an awesome awareness campaign.
Zach, the student section just walked out, so I don't know if they're going to be walking back in here in a minute, but we'll see what happens. So we've got a good one here. I just was talking to one of the Immaculate assistant coaches. Immaculate's got a couple of new players here, Zach, here in the short term that just joined this Immaculate team. So kind of interesting. I mean, I know they're kind of going through a rebuild a bit, in terms of their program. They've been known to be a powerhouse in basketball over the years, but this should be a good one. I know in terms of record-wise, Notre Dame is currently second in the SWC, standing at 15-3. But now, which they have beat, just because the full standings haven't shaken out here yet. But if all things hold together, Notre Dame Prep would be the number one seed, and Bunnell would be number two because Notre Dame Prep has beaten Bunnell. The three losses for Notre Dame Prep: St. Thomas Aquinas and Waxahachie High School down in Florida, and then we had the 1 versus 2 match there, St. Bernard, which beat Notre Dame Prep at the buzzer, just a heartbreaker there at Sacred Heart University. And so, in terms of league standings here, Notre Dame Prep is undefeated in the league, having beaten Bunnell, which has that one loss to, actually two losses in the league, one to Massac and one to Notre Dame Prep. But so Immaculate comes in here 10-8. They've got Notre Dame Prep and New Fairfield left here in SWC play. So SWC, Zach, kind of interesting. I know we've got the FCAC, I think, is playing into next week. The NVL and SWC, I think, are done this week. So I think we're gonna pause here for senior night. I guess we're gonna let this roll, Zach.
Yeah, we're gonna let it roll. I mean, we're gonna keep our headsets on for those at home who are trying to listen to the audio, as well as we'll do our best to kind of let you know who's starting for Notre Dame. I know they have their senior cheerleaders on the left, senior basketball players on the right, and it should be a very nice celebration of these senior athletes who have been dedicating their past 4 years to Notre Dame prep.
We commend them for their dedication to their program and wish them the best in their future endeavors. Please join us in giving a warm round of applause for the seniors from Immaculate. Nice job there by Notre Dame Prep to recognize the seniors here playing against them from Immaculate. Senior cheerleaders, both showing incredible spirit, energy, and commitment to supporting our teams and creating an electric atmosphere at every game. Our first senior we'd like to introduce is Caitlin Marcus. Caitlin is joined by our Beatrice, Dan Mike, and Aunt Sarah. Our second senior is Mariah Serrano. It's a proud moment for the parents here, Zach.
You just had sent your oldest or youngest senior off last year to college. I'm sure you were there on his senior night.
Our third senior is Erica Hernandez.
So I will say, I'm trying to read some of the names over there. So for the senior cheerleaders, we do not have first names, but it's Serrano, Vargas, Martin, Knuckles, and Hernandez. So those are the senior cheerleaders.
Fourth senior is Ann Knuckles. And our final senior cheerleader is Frankie Martin. Frankie So Zach, I believe after the seniors here, we're going to get a 5-minute countdown. So I believe the game should be starting at 7 o'clock. I was talking to some of the game officials beforehand. So as soon as they're done with the seniors introduction, they'll do a 5-minute runoff. So we'll talk a little bit more about game tonight and hopefully give everybody starting lineups on both teams, since it will be a little bit different tonight because of senior night.
And here they go. Looks like they're gonna start.
They got their 6 seniors, yeah. Zach, do you take the technical and start all 6 seniors?
I don't even know if that's possible.
Can you do that?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. And it looks like they're going to be. It looks like Tristan Jones, the first senior, is making his way out right now, getting a custom ball too.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Did they do that for you guys when you were here?
I think I got a plaque.
Looks like Andy Cherry or Cherry.
That's pretty awesome.
I wonder if they customized it for each of the players or if it's the same design.
Laylor, another senior we've seen play quite a bit this year, actually, in the games that we've done here.
I feel like we've seen all these seniors out there. No, we do know. And here comes Fazoli. They're senior shooters. And Logan White, he had missed some games with an ankle injury, but it's great to see him back. I don't think we've seen him in the last game we had for Notre Dame, so it'll be interesting to see how that ankle is holding up for him.
Yeah, very athletic player, super athletic.
Can you guess who their last senior is, Dino?
Well, you gotta go to captain Cam Salters.
1,000-point scorer, too.
Zach, I think I know the starters for Immaculate here since they have their shirts off, but I'm going to guess that Abel Morales, Destin Randall, Luke Egan, Matthew Correa, and Adam Chalaya are their 5 starters since they have their shirts off the warm-up. So we're going to get 5 minutes up on the clock. I'm going to try to see if I can snag the official scorebook. I'll be right back, Zach.
And so as Dino mentioned, there'll be another 5 minutes of warm-ups left, and then we will be live for tip-off. So sit tight, and we'll have Notre Dame and Immaculate coming to you as soon as we reach tip-off.
All right, Zach, we're ready here for this tip-off. So, couple notes here. We're gonna do starting lineups here, I guess, right? We're gonna after the senior awards, but so for Immaculate, let's roll these in. Immaculate. Well, what do we? Let's get to some stats first here because we'll roll the lineups when we get there. But Notre Dame Prep comes in number 3, Division One for boys basketball for the state tournament, as you mentioned, number 2 for the SWC. Currently number 2 in the Game Time Connecticut poll, number 9 on Max Preps. They average 71.77 points per game, but they only give up 50, so that's a pretty big spread. Their last 5, they're 4-1, loss coming to St. Bernard, which we had at the game winner. St. Bernard won at the buzzer. Immaculate comes in 16th for Division 3, 9th in the SWC, 87th Max Preps. They average 50 points, so they give up 49, and their last 5, they're coming in hot. 4-1 in their last loss coming to Kobe. So
Well, it should be a fun one. They're a good defensive team, and you know, they the only issue is Notre Dame gives up the same amount of points that they score, but they score 21 more. So they're going to need to slow down Notre Dame's offense and hopefully get some offense rolling of their own.
So Immaculate is going to start Abel Morales, co-captain, Adam Chalaya, guard, sophomore, Destin Randall, senior, and then Luke Egan, senior, co-captain, and then Matt Carrera, another senior captain, so tri-captain. And let's meet are we meeting our Notre Dame starting lineup? Or
Well,
no,
we have a different.
yeah, it's not fair. So senior starting for Notre Dame Prep, we've got Justin Lawler, Richard Tizzoli, Andy Sherry, Logan White, and Cam Salter. So 5 seniors starting for Notre Dame Prep. So Zach, really 3 seniors. Sherry's played quite a bit that we've seen. So they've got some experience. Yeah, Tizzoli's played quite a bit. Logan White, started before. So we're gonna pause here for the playing of the national anthem. All right, Zach. So as you were saying before the playing of the national anthem, Notre Dame Prep, the seniors there are starting. I know sometimes you have seniors that haven't played that much, but tonight you've got White, Sherry, Tizzoli, Salters. I mean, Salters is a 1,000-point scorer, but White and Sherry have played a lot as Tizzoli. White and Salters have been starters for Notre Dame Prep. White was a starter before he got injured, so sometimes you see senior nights, you get a kid that plays the first 30 seconds, and then there's that quick sub. Not that might not happen tonight, but the seniors here for Notre Dame have played a lot of quality minutes, and also remember these guys went deep last year into the state tournament, eventually losing to the champion there, Notre Dame of West Haven, in a double overtime game. So a lot of quality minutes by these seniors here.
Yeah, and we actually will be getting. Well, we don't have the official times yet, but we should have SWC Notre Dame playoff basketball coming next Wednesday. As Notre Dame will win the tip. And here comes White. Thought about it. So did Fazoli. White will fire up a three. Off the mark. Rebound. Immaculate. So we see Notre Dame is in a 3-2 trapping defense that we normally see them run. Is there'll be a three on the corner, and that'll go.
Luke Egan, the senior tri-captain, with a three, Zach. So
Immaculate strikes first. Like to see Salters get active offensively here.
I like the movement here by Notre Dame Prep, though, Zach. They move the ball very well. Sherry, blocked by Destin. He's got some length on him.
Sherry actually looks shaken up down there.
Yeah.
He'll be thrown away by Egan, and here comes Notre Dame.
We're sitting behind the Immaculate bench, so apologize for the noise. Salters off the mark.
Can't get it to go.
So Egan with the rebound. I believe Morales, Zach, started as a freshman. I was talking to assistant coach from Immaculate. Official timeout here, but Morales, timeout on the court. Looks like something to do with the shoelace or someone. Oh,
like,
blood. Someone's bleeding.
Looks like
Lawler's got a bloody nose. There's some blood on the court. They're gonna have to pick that up. It looks like Dunlap's gonna be coming in to the game for Lawler, but Morales started varsity as a freshman, Zach. So this Immaculate team, again, we were talking about, private school. They do have a little bit of an advantage where they do get to recruit and bring kids in from other parts of the state. But a couple of players that have played some quality minutes here on both teams. So we've got a stoppage in play here just due to the blood on the floor. I think the officials are trying to find the trainer, but I think the trainer went to go take care of the player. Oh, we've got a trainer coming out here with some gloves. And maybe
well, they're trying to figure out who's bleeding, but they won't clean up the blood. I think
the officials just want the blood off the court. I think it's more of a biohazard at this point to get that blood off of the court.
I think it's Laylor who's in the locker room. I actually think that's where the Notre Dame actual trainer is. Shout out to Mike.
Yeah.
He saw that and he already booked his way into the. All right, it looks like they won't be cleaning that up yet.
I think they went to go get some disinfectant. I think they need something to spray. It's like the old days where you could just I think he's heading back to get the spray, hopefully. Sorry for the delay in action here. But Zach, while we've got the time here, why don't we talk about, making sure we are going to be doing hopefully the SWC, the first round for sure, here at Notre Dame Prep, I was told, next week. I think it's going to be next Wednesday. We might have a double header for you, both boys and girls. But what we want you to do is make sure to subscribe to our channel for all things Project Purple Sports, and especially to be notified when we go live here with some of the area's best basketball schools and programs. And it's a great way to kind of stay up to date on all things Project Purple Sports.
As well as we do have a Twitter now, just Project Purple Sports on Twitter. Whenever we go live before the games, if you have your notifications on, boom, it'll pop up. You'll get a link. Easily click on, come on, watch live, be with me and Dino. And we're looking to start also setting up some spring sports. I do know we are going to be doing a lacrosse game, which will be new for us. We had that come across today. Actually, we did a sit-down interview with I forget what school it was, but they had a coach who was currently battling pancreatic cancer, sadly passed away last October.
Maybe that's a Xavier. We'll be up at Xavier.
It is Xavier. All right, thank you, Dino. I wasn't sure what school, but it'll be, it'll be our first Project Purple lacrosse game, so that'll be interesting. But We're looking to get some other sports mixed in as well, and we do have some exciting things coming up for next year that are already in the works. We won't leak them yet, but make sure you follow us, stay subscribed for any updates along for those important messages as well.
Zach, never put the cart in front of the horse. So we will be back with more exciting updates. Coach Magachos here for Immaculate. I think he wanted the ball from the official so his team could stay hot, Zach, and shoot. But we've got this delay in the game here. They're trying to get all the blood off the court. So
Oh,
we'll
I
see
think
how
they're saying
both
there's
teams
more.
react. Yeah, there's more on the court. We'll see how both of these teams react. It's almost like a 3 minute pause here, maybe 5 minutes here in stoppage play just between the. I think both teams are a little antsy. It's like you had that momentum. It's kind of interesting. We had senior night, so you have the kids come out, they warm up, they do their layup lines, and then you get the pause for the seniors, and then they had a 5 minute warm up, and now they're again. This might be a 6 minute delay to remove all the blood. So uh, we're back at it here, and the Notre Dame players are in huddle. They're trying to stay loose. The Immaculate players just seem to be wondering what's going on here.
Yeah, and actually, because Laylor went to the locker room, Nasir Dunlap has checked in for Notre Dame prep. He's a usual starter, junior guard slash forward. And he's been a solid player for them all season. In games where there's been players that haven't really been scoring, he's been that guy to kind of handle the bulk of it when there's been some off nights. And I know we like to preach that he doesn't miss layups, he finishes through contact and gets rebounds.
They might as well have brought out a Zamboni, Zach, because there's so much blood here on
uh,
the court. Like, I feel bad for the student athletes here. I think maybe Coach Magachos had the right idea of actually maybe they should go back to layup lines. You don't want to see, in all seriousness, though, right? Like, in terms of play here, when you have these long breaks, I mean, it's almost like an extra halftime here. But these poor student athletes have been just standing around, just waiting for the game of play to begin again. So I think Josh Charlo was doing laps in the hallway. He's just coming back onto the court, but we saw him run out. Maybe he was doing laps around the cafeteria and the gymnasium outside of the gym here just to stay loose. But uh, yeah, they should have brought the Zamboni out, Zach, because this is taking a long time. Hopefully for Notre Dame, Justin Laylor is okay and it's nothing serious. I didn't see him come back to the bench, but I wasn't paying attention over there.
I'm assuming it's got to be he got hit to the face. I didn't see the play happen in live time,
Yeah,
but I just do know that it was brought up after.
there was a student athlete on the ground over there after a play, and I thought that was Sherry, but maybe that was Laylor getting whacked in the
I
face.
do know Sherry was down earlier,
Yeah.
um,
So it's kind
but
of hard. That was the one incident where we saw the player on the ground. So, Zach, the basketball season, regular season, again, for most teams, will end this week. Some teams go into next week, and then we get into playoff basketball. So we'll be excited. We hope to also maybe have some state games potentially with both schools or some schools here as we continue Project Purple Sports. So that's why we want you to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all things Project Purple Sports as we head into this postseason for the 2024-2025 basketball season here in Connecticut. And as soon as we get those details,
it
we'll
looks
have
like
not.
they're
Oh,
giving all the Notre Dame players
I
gloves.
guess there's so much blood on the court. They're going to have the players go out, and we've got a couple players here, Blake and Greaves, with gloves. Bostic and Jameer Reed, I guess, are going out to clean up the court. I am not lying when we said the Zamboni. Did that just? I feel for the players.
I think I saw when Josh Charlotte was running past. I think he said that it was a busted lip, so I don't think it was a bloody nose. I
Okay.
don't quote me on that. I just was seeing what like the passing information was, but it seems like Laylor got his lip busted.
I think we're going to get play here really quick. I forget whose ball it was, Zach, because
Yeah,
it was about 10 minutes ago. So
you,
maybe just start the game over. Just like
yeah.
do. Is there a redo? We can't do a redo, but we've got the players Zamboni on the court. I think we got 14 or 15 Notre Dame players out on the court trying to clean the court. A couple of the underclassmen, a couple of JV players that are also on varsity. So
I'm gonna say your guess is as good as mine on who has the basketball. I mean, I'm assuming the refs are gonna remember, hopefully.
yeah, so for one change, we still got Jameer Reed out there. I think he's trying to clean up the wetness. He's still out on the court as they blow the whistle there. That's funny. So Nasir Dunlap in for Lawler. Hopefully he's okay. Salter's in the middle.
Working at high post.
That's a good sign if you're Notre Dame. Cam Salters gets on the board early here. 3-2. Press comes. I think Salters tried to take a charge. Stolen by Logan White, though, Zach.
Good pass. Drops it off Jerry. He's looking for Dunlap.
I think Dunlap was like, you got to shoot that.
Yeah,
that's the
Jerry is a lefty, too. He had the nice left layup.
So Notre Dame sets up in their press off the turnover. Stolen by Sherry. Gets it to Salters, to White. Nice left by Logan White. That's a good sign, Zach.
Yeah, it looks like the ankle injury is not phasing him. He had a lot of bounce there on that layup. Egan will go right into a three, won't get it to go. Tizzoli trying to secure the rebound, and it will stay here for Immaculate.
Zach, the one thing I noticed with Logan White is he does have like an ankle brace on. So, I mean, he's probably one of their most athletic players here for Notre Dame Prep. I mean, he can really get up. He plays a lot bigger than his height size, I like to say.
Yeah.
Nice dish there by Morales.
Abel will get blocked by White.
Just as we were talking about his athleticism.
Good pass.
Sherry just not able to hold that. That was a great look by White.
Well, it's been a little sloppy so far to start, but we'll see it go today. It looks like they're kind of in a boxing one. Salters is playing really up there on Abel at the start on the break.
So this is kind of interesting because Sherry's a much bigger player than Morales, Zach. So I wonder, maybe with this lineup, I mean, Notre Dame's got a pretty tall lineup, and you've got White with a steal, though. He's so quick, Zach. He is really a difference maker, and we'll talk about it probably through this game a little bit. He was not available against that St. Bernard team, and he is a difference maker here for Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's a little bit. He has more size than some of the two guards. He almost gets another steal there. Like Immaculate coach is really trying to get that offense set up here.
Turnover. Well, we've seen this Notre Dame prep team play a lot, right? Their defense leads to their offense in terms of that defensive intensity and how they like to get up and press and really play in that half-court set where they really get up and defend, unlike many teams that we've seen throughout the state this year.
Salters didn't pull it. I thought he was.
A lot of contact there.
Tizzoli can't get it to go. Morales with the rebound.
He's got Sherry riding him the whole time now.
Yeah, so, Sherry's been very active defensively.
Yeah. White almost with another steal there. Deep three again for Luke Egan. He's got 6. He's been the whole offense here for Immaculate.
Salters answer back, and he will. He puts up the Brunson mask on the way back. Well, he's got 5, and White's got 4 in Notre Dame offense. Egan is wide open once again. They don't see him.
Missed there by Destin. Destin Randall, who's a new player to this Immaculate team, so see how he favors in this contest, Zach. Nice ball movement there by Notre Dame.
Dunlap, Tizzoli up and under. Can't get it to go. It'll be a
It's going to be
blocking
on
foul.
White.
Yeah.
So Coach K sticking with his seniors here. Looks like Cherry's asking for a substitution here. I think I don't know if he's hurt or if he's winded. So super sophomore Josh Charlotte into the game for Notre Dame. Your usual starter here for Notre Dame.
And he's already all the way up.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting matchup because you got Morales and Charlotte.
They have to be playing a boxing one because wherever Morales goes, they have someone up on him right away, which is probably why Sherry has been exhausted.
Yeah. As I said, Morales is he's played varsity for 4 years, Zach. He's probably their best player, tri-captain. But, it does look like it's like a boxing one, but it's really like kind of a matchup. White almost had another steal. Egan just throws it up off the backboard. Tizzoli comes up with it.
I don't know what's going on with Immaculate's offense. Tizzoli will find White long and go up strong with it. Can't finish. Loose ball, and here comes Morales.
Yeah, that was a good call. I think Tizzoli was anticipating contact, but Morales will shoot two.
It was good body adjustment by Morales in the air to be able to move around Tizzoli and only hit the side of the shoulder to draw the foul. So I would like to point out that Immaculate's offense has looked very weird when Morales has not had the basketball, which they're going to need to find some sort of adjustment. Morales misses it first.
Yeah, this is the first time us seeing Immaculate. But again, from what we know, they don't score a lot, Zach. Morales misses both.
Well, it'll be fun to watch the Charlotte Morales matchup as Salters will try another three. No good. Rebound to Zoe, and he's on the board with two. Tizzoli has Morales, and he's going to step out up on him. I just don't understand their offense. They're trying to run a
Charlotte.
out.
Yeah, Charlotte makes the switch quick.
But they're running such a wide. They're like 23 and 3. They're not even options offensively. They're not going to pull it from there.
Shot clock's running down again. Ooh, I think they got lucky there. White's going to pick up his second actually. Yeah, that's going to be Logan White's second foul, Zach. So Morales back to the line to shoot two.
Once again, I'm really confused by Immaculate's offense. I don't understand it because I can understand having Morales hold the ball up, but then you have Sheila and Correa sitting up at the half-court corners. So they're trying to create space, but even if Morales drives and kicks it to them, they're going to be shooting from the home logo. And then, like, those are like, that's Damian Lillard and Steph Curry range.
Morales makes his first. He's 1 for 4. 11-7, Notre Dame Prep.
Dunlap turns and fires, and he's on the board.
Excuse me. That's his shot, Zach. Randall misses the layup, gets the rebound. Tizzoli, that's going to be on Tizzoli, his second.
Let the ball go.
And so Destin Randall to shoot two. I think he was trying to pad his rebounding stats, Zach.
Well, he did it there. He got 3 of them.
Yeah. This is the first, so I'm not sure. Maybe, the Immaculate offense we just haven't seen. I mean, the 2 threes by Egan have been kind of on misdirects. like in terms of defenses. Randall makes the second. So other than free throws and 2 threes, they really haven't had any offensive efficiency.
They've really left a ton on the free throw. I think they have at least 5 points on the line, which is the difference in the game. Pizzoli will go with a floater from the baseline. No good. Rebound, Randall. Morales will look to push it. He's pretty quick, but Charlotte will say no, not today, and knock it away out of bounds.
And Josh, I like Charlotte. After knocking that ball out of bounds, he just gets right into his face. He's ready to play defense again. I love it. I love this kid. Nice pass by Morales.
Salters would take that right out of Egan's hands.
12 seconds here in the quarter. 13-8. Salters wants it, Zach. The senior, 1,000-point scorer, finds White. A lot of contact. I think there's some time left on the clock. White's going to shoot 2. 3 blue. So Chalaya, the sophomore, his first foul, but White to shoot 2 free throws here. No one on the line. White makes the first.
This is just practice for him at this point. No one out there. Just shooting in the gym by yourself like every day.
Misses the second. So 6-point lead here for Notre Dame Prep, 14-8. Looks like we're going to get a slew of substitutions here. Jameer Reed, J.C. Greaves into the game for Notre Dame. So this is our standard starting lineup for Notre Dame Prep coming into the second quarter with Greaves, Reed, Dunlap, Charlotte, and Salters. So if you're Notre Dame, you got a couple buckets from Dunlap and Pizzoli, but Logan White with 5 and Cam Salters with 5. So good scoring from Notre Dame in terms of passing the ball around. We saw the offense actually look very fluid in that first quarter, Zach. I mean, defensively, they did a very good job. I mean, they've got a 6-point lead. This Immaculate just hasn't been able to get into their offense. So let's see what we'll see the second half, the second quarter, I should say. We know that Notre Dame has this way of just like making a 6-point lead to a 20-point lead really, really fast. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume, right, the difference so far for Immaculate was those 5 missed free throws. You would be down 14-13, not down 14-8. But their offense hasn't looked good as Egan will step right into a 3. No good. Rebound Reed. And this is the Notre Dame that we know. They're going to go right back down at them as fast as possible.
So I wonder, Zach, we didn't see Salters with an easy rebound for 2. I was going to say, I wonder, we didn't see Charlotte run the offense in that first quarter for much. He is the floor general, right? He pushes that tempo. And so, if you're Immaculate, like I said, you got to be careful here because this could quickly become a 20-point game with your usual starters for Notre Dame Prep, like Greaves and Charlotte. So now we've got Greaves on Morales. This should be a great matchup. Greaves can get up in your shorts. Oh, going the other way, it looks like. What do we got here? Offensive foul.
I think they got Chilo.
That's his second. Yeah. I think he was trying to get someone open. Chila's only a sophomore, so.
Good pass by Reed.
Good block there by Randall. That was textbook.
Yeah, so I don't know. It seems like Notre Dame's a little bit out of whack. I don't know if that's just the starters not being out there right away. But it looks like they're really playing into how Immaculate wants the game to go, which is slow as they find Dunlap off the inbound for and 1.
It's going to be on Morales, his first. We're going to get a substitution here. Liam Miliano, sophomore, number 0. He's going to replace Matt Correa, the senior. Correa's kind of upset. He doesn't know why he's coming out. Coach Gachos is telling him he doesn't box out. I think he was talking about that last play. I think he was trying to get the player out of there. Greaves in Morales' shorts, Zach.
Yeah, this will be
That's
a
a
fun
closely
matchup
guarded.
to
Yep.
follow.
There's gonna double team is coming.
Triple team.
Got if you're Morales, you gotta find the open guy if you got two guys on him.
Good pass.
All right. So Chalea, I think it's Dunlap's first. Zach, how do you pronounce this name? Adam Chalaya?
I would say Sheila.
Chila. So Adam Chila to shoot two here. The sophomore makes the first. (19-9) here in Notre Dame Prep. Salters deep. Chalea misses the second. Reed had a hand on it. Dunlap gets a rebound.
Reed
Nice
comes
move.
right
Reed.
down. Yeah, they're gonna need. You gotta see Jameer Reed do that all the time. He's the biggest one on the court, and he has a handle, so he can easily get downhill and get to the basket whenever he wants to. This is just Notre Dame trying to dial it up, and here comes Charlotte. Easy too.
Timeout, Immaculate. He is not happy
Well, they're down
with the sophomore. 30-second timeout here by Immaculate. He is in Leah Miliano's grill talking to him.
You were talking about 6-20. It went 6-14 really quick here. So I do like that timeout there by Coach Gachos for Immaculate.
So a couple substitutions here. Christian Robitelli, 21, into the game. He's only a junior. He'll replace Destin Randall. And Zach Morales is taking, he had an undershirt. He is probably sweating. He just took his undershirt off in this timeout, Zach. That's how much this Notre Dame prep team, particularly the backcourt, has him working here.
Well, it's literally him just running circles, trying to find someone open.
Yeah. Now they've got him in the middle. Turnover there.
It'll be third on Sheila.
We've got another sub coming in here. Jacob Murphy, 34. He's a junior. He's going to replace Chila.
I think that was Sheila's third, right?
Yeah. Mingachos is not happy. He's upset with that turnover. He threw it right at Charlotte. Charlotte with an air ball. That's uncharacteristic, Josh. I mean, Zach.
The second time he did it.
23-9, Notre Dame Prep. Ooh.
Yeah, Crew's got to be careful. You got a wave one right there.
Double team coming here. I like this double team. Charlotte with the rip.
They're just taking advantage of that sophomore guard Liliano who just came in. Him and Dunlap with a nice trap there.
Morales gets it away, but another double team coming here for the sophomore. Stolen. Salters. Woo! Can't finish. Morales gets to three. Nice look.
Reed almost pinned it on the backboard.
Robitelli gets on the board. 25-11. Zach, Notre Dame Prep comes at you fast, and you better be ready.
Dunlap into a three off the mark. Yeah, I would like to see Breeze start to attack the basket. He was so good in that St. Bernard game. Kind of sparked them. The Celtics were going to steal off of a missed rebound. And here's three Notre Dame players. Reed! Ooh. Oh, boy. That was not the business decision I would have made if I was Miliano with Reed coming down the rim. He got lucky that he missed it. Otherwise, he would have been put on a poster.
Coach Mangachos was at the free throw line trying to get his substitution on Correa in for Miliano, but he was not happy. A couple subs coming back in here for Notre Dame Prep. A little bit of confusion here. So they're going to send Blake and White back because the ball had been handed to Jacob Murphy for Immaculate. Greaves is all over Morales.
Yeah,
They're letting him play here, Zach.
But I will say Greaves is really good at getting away and making it look like there's no contact.
Not on that one.
I was just about to say. But he's good. He's just beats him to the spot, and when you beat him to the spot, it doesn't look like it's contact.
And Coach K there telling Greaves to get over, slide your feet, beat him to the spot. There's that. So 25-11, Morales to shoot two more. He's had his issues here at the free throw line. He's only 1 for 4 for the game. This is the first here. So Blake and White into the game for Dunlap and Cam Salter. So Kieran Blake, a sophomore, part of this Notre Dame sophomore class that I know we've talked about in a couple of our games. Blake, Coleman, Greaves, Charlotte. Morales mixes the second. Zach.
Coleman in warm-ups at all, so I'm wondering if his lead goes down for an easy layup. If there's some sort of injury or illness. Charlotte with another steal. Goes up and under. Looking for a foul. Nothing called.
Another 2 for Robitelli. Solid play from him off the bench. He's got 4. Now, Immaculate into a man-to-man, Zach. Robitelli was holding Jameer Reed's shirt there.
Greaves, go down. Yeah, that was a good take by him. And you're going to get Morales there, actually.
Yeah, that's a second. Charlotte able to sneak in there for that rebound, Zach. So, I mean, you got to box these guys out. So Charlotte to shoot 2. Makes the first. Randall back into the game. Let's see who he's going to replace. It looks like Murphy. Immaculate's got some size here, Zach, between Murphy and Randall. But as we've seen, Notre Dame plays so fast. I mean, you try to get Immaculate to post one of these guys up. Stolen there by Notre Dame Prep.
Nice look past the Blake.
Another timeout by Immaculate as this is starting to open up, Zach. 31-13. 17 points here. 18 points, excuse me, here Notre Dame Prep. So 60-second timeout by Coach Magachos. But so, Zach, as I was saying, Immaculate's got some size here in terms of, height and width, but the way that Notre Dame Prep plays with that presser style, getting your shorts kind of defense from the guard standpoint, kind of what we saw in the Barlow game, right? Barlow had a player 6'7", 6'8", but they could never get him the ball because of the pressure of the guard. So we're seeing similar play here tonight. I mean, you've got an experienced senior point guard in Morales, but as soon as he gets across court, if he can get across court from the full court press, he's got a double team or he's got someone in his shorts, and then the open player on the side, they're double teaming every time they get that ball above the three-point line. So really hard for Immaculate to set up in this offense.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of props to Notre Dame. This is just the team we've seen all year with that defensive intensity. But I would like to point out the fact that even when Immaculate was able to run some offense, I didn't understand it with the 3 guards high at mid-court. It didn't make any sense to me logically, and I also didn't like the switch to a man defense against a team that's a lot quicker than me.
So full court pressure here. Blake Wow. Logan White, excuse me, he gets a steal. Coach Magachos not happy with Robatelli. Liam Miliano into the game. White is a difference maker, Zach. I mean, he is so athletic and gives you, he kind of play different positions from the 2 all the way down, to, especially in high school here, the 4. Charlotte with a tough J.
He has
Charlotte.
eight in this quarter right now. Good pass by Emiliano. Morales drops it off to Randall.
Almost a travel there by Randall.
Emiliano will connect and he'll get on the board. But we haven't really seen Morales shoot the ball a lot, to be honest. It looks like he's looking to facilitate.
It's a pass first, point guard.
Emiliano again can't get it to go.
Good box out there by Kieran Blake.
And he almost got rewarded with a layup there. He kicks it out to Logan White. Go right at Emiliano for the left-handed finish, and White's now at 9 points, 7 points.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, and Zach, it's a 20-point lead. I'm surprised Immaculate is staying in this man-to-man. Morales almost turned the ball over there off of White's leg.
Emiliano will hit a 3, and he's got a quick 5 within the past minute.
You can't trade baskets, Zach. We know this, right? You got to get stops, and unless Immaculate commits to this defense here,
they're not going to be. Well, they're doing like a matchup man as Blake will line up before he can't get it to go. Rebound Morales.
so Morales a little upset there with that pass. I think he had Correa. Just put a little too much on that pass, I think.
I didn't like the. I mean, the idea was there. I just wouldn't have made the pass. I would have made sure the offense could have got up. The Salters will check back in. And he'll instantly go to work with a spin move. He can't get it to go. Pass by Morales.
Cuts it to 15. Salters, that's going to be the first on Randall. Salters has that ability to kind of hang Zach and get a lot of players in trouble, especially at this level. We saw that a couple times in the Colby game. Seen it here. You can see the Immaculate bench telling players just to keep your hands up and don't lean into the player or don't try to block it. Cam Salter's got very good body control, Zach Davidson. Makes both. Back up to 17. It's going to be on Blake. Is that 1-1? No. Charlotte clapping his hands, Zach, ready to play defense on Morales. He's man-to-man with him. So let's see if Immaculate can set up some offense here. 43 seconds left in this quarter. Morales hasn't been much of an offensive threat. Throws it up.
Good move there. I like it. Salters almost lost the handle there.
So let's see if Notre Dame holds it for 1. Salters puts his hand up for 1. I mean, you're down 15. I get why you're playing man-to-man, but
for a team with not a lot of depth, you're just tiring your players out, too.
Logan White with the drive, yeah. That's going to be the first, it looks like, on Liliano. White to shoot two. Zach, again, he is a difference maker, and it's great to see him playing the way he's playing tonight. I know the last game that we had with Notre Dame Prep versus St. Bernard, he wasn't available, and probably for the senior, that was a big game. Probably killed him a bit, just sitting on the bench. But good to see him out here and actually playing the way we've seen him play before the injury. So good sign for Notre Dame Prep and for the senior Logan White here. Makes the first.
Second Morales, we get Randall.
Wow, nice job there by Tizzoli. So we'll go to the half here. 38-22, Notre Dame with a 16-point lead, Zach.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say it's the keys for Immaculate. You missed free throws. I think they left 6 or 7 points on the line, and then I mean
They
they
got
just demand defense. I don't like it for against a
yeah,
team like Notre Dame. They're too quick.
yeah. So we'll come back to you with about 3 minutes in the halftime to recap the first half, and then talk to you a little bit about our sponsors. All right, Zach. So we're back here, 2:50 to play here. Notre Dame up 38-22. So just give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors here, New Balance. I know we mentioned this in the beginning of the broadcast. So thank you to New Balance Sports for their support of Project Purple Sports. This program would not be here if it were not for our sponsors. New Balance is one of them. They've supported Project Purple with all our marathon teams, our 5Ks, any of our events, our golf outings, and they came on board when we approached them with this idea of supporting student athletes with our Project Purple Sports program. So thank you to New Balance for their support on Project Purple Sports. Our next sponsor, and this is a huge one, Zach, for us here in the state of Connecticut. We are ecstatic that we could do this with Hartford Healthcare. In 2024, Project Purple made the largest grant for pancreatic cancer research in the history of the state of Connecticut to Hartford Healthcare for $750,000 to help establish what will become the state's largest high-risk screening and surveillance program for pancreatic cancer. And we have partnered with Hartford Healthcare in that initiative, and they've come on board in supporting our initiative here at Project Purple Sports to amplify our mission of a world without pancreatic cancer, helping patients worldwide fighting this disease. But here with Project Purple Sports and helping amplify this message of getting into student athletes, all the great things we're doing. And some exciting news today, Zach. I know we're teasing it here, but another historic event. Thank you to Hartford Healthcare for coming along on that journey as well. As of 3 p.m. today, state of Connecticut passed a very important bill that will establish pancreatic cancer screening and surveillance program for high-risk individuals here in the state of Connecticut by the state of Connecticut. So we worked with Hartford Healthcare and some other folks on that to get that done, and that's a history in the making. Part two here in the state of Connecticut, and thank you to Hartford Healthcare for coming along on that journey as well. So, Zach, we've got 30 seconds here. If you're Immaculate, what are the keys to that first half?
Well, we can see Morales warming up, shooting some free throws there. He left 4 on the line. I think there was a total of 6 or 7 points left, which it would at least bring you within 10-9. Then the second key is defensively, they cannot play man and match up one-on-one with some of these Notre Dame guards, and even their forwards. Jameer Reed has a good handle. Salters, Dunlap, they can all get by and get to the basket, and I don't think you're going to get back in the game in man defense. What you're going to need to do is have Notre Dame force them to shoot the ball and see if you can grab rebounds and start to chip away in that aspect. You're also going to need to figure out how to break the press because they had so many turnovers there trying to break the press. And when Morales didn't have the ball, they struggled to get it over half court and struggled to keep the ball out of Notre Dame's hands.
So here we go, start of the third quarter here. Notre Dame up 16, Zach. So we'll see if we are sitting behind the Immaculate bench if they heard you. Notre Dame ball to begin the third quarter here. Notre Dame going with its traditional starting lineup: Reed, White, Dunlap, Salters, and Charlotte. Immaculate counters with their starting lineup: Morales, Chila. How do we say his last name was? Chila. Randall, Egan, and Carrera.
Jameer Reed up and under, can't get it to go. Had the rebound and lost it.
Egan up to Carrera. So man-to-man defense here by Notre Dame, but Charlotte face guarding Morales. Morales gets the ball here. Let's see what they do offensively.
He almost took the ball on that dribble handoff there by Correa. He will take the ball. It looks like Logan White will get up and slam it home. So it looks like that ankle is feeling great.
That's an awesome sign and a scary sign if you're a Notre Dame opponent. Senior Logan White seems to be back 100%, Zach.
Yeah, and he's the first into double figures with 10 there for Notre Dame.
We're getting a substitution already. Coach I mean, Gachos is not happy with someone. I think they're trying to get like a two-man, excuse me, Zach, between Randall and Morales, but both times, so Correa sits down, the senior tri-captain. So I think Immaculate was just trying to get like some two-man game with Morales and Randall, but Notre Dame just switches everything, Zach. So I think it's kind of hard when.
Yeah, they kind of play positionless basketball. Jameer Reed will line up a three. No good. Rebound Morales.
If you're Egan, you gotta shoot. He made 2 threes in that first half. Nothing sense.
Yeah, he's just Dunlap has been giving no space at all to even get that release off. Ooh, Salters punches it away. And here comes Notre Dame back down the other way. White will be wide open from three, and why not? Logan White, first five here for Notre Dame.
And Zach, White matched up against Egan, who was all the offense in that first quarter for Immaculate. Kind of kept the game close. Yeah, that's as I speak, he nails another three, Zach. He's got a high release. You see how his release is like really high? He doesn't
It's like
really
that
wind
Larry
up.
Bird.
Yeah.
Salters will draw the foul and the basket. So he gets another two. And I think that'll be his 11th point. Did I do the math right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I did. 11. Yeah, 11. Going for 12th. And Sherry and Cesoli will check in. Dunlap and Reed will sit. And actually, there's their first 20-point lead for Notre Dame here. Salters misses a second.
So let's see here if Immaculate can take advantage of some substitutions here by Notre Dame in terms of the starting lineup. Charlotte in the shorts of Morales. I mean, I wonder here, size-wise, you got Salters, Charlotte just giving Morales. Charlotte's talking back to the Notre Dame bench, maybe one of the coaches. He almost got that steal there from Morales, but the sophomore's outplaying the senior here.
Wow, he was trying to bait Miliano there.
Great defense by Charlotte. Wow. I don't know about that one. I think the referees. Yeah.
I think he got hooked by Morales there.
Well, I think that's what he's saying to the official here.
Charlotte did beat him to the spot.
Yeah, I think that's the conversation he's having with the official. I think yeah. So Morales makes the first. I know he had issues from the free throw line in the first half. He was only 1 of 6. So 2 of 7 right now. Misses. Randall had it along with Sherry. Jump ball, stays Immaculate ball. Zach, I like this though. You know, we've seen Charlotte play a lot. He is a gamer. He's a competitor. I like this though. You know, you've got a senior tri-captain in Morales. He's played varsity since his freshman year. And you've got the super sophomore in Josh Charlotte. He has not backed down from this matchup. I mean, this is probably blocked there by Salters.
Throwing it up to White!
Oh.
That would have exploded. And Sherry will try it through. Why not?
That might have been the game, Zach. 22-point lead here. That stolen by White, wide open.
Oh! Well, Logan White has been taking this game over. Good move by Miliano.
Ooh, looks like Sherry made some contact. That's his first. He doesn't think he fouled him. The bench is telling him to relax.
I think they just told him that he fouled him. That's what they were telling him.
So 50-26. Blake's going to check in here. Miliano makes the first. So Blake in for Charlotte. Miliano makes the second.
He's having a very sneaky nice day for them. I think he has 7 points here now.
Only a sophomore.
Oh, Salter's step back. White with a putback though.
Zach, White's had 9 in this quarter alone.
I think that'll bring his total to 19.
So the bigger Blake now on Morales. So let's see if Miliano, nice move by the sophomore.
Oh, they're going to throw it up to him. White will go.
You know, Zach, 22-point lead. You just want to make sure no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
Especially for Notre Dame here. You got some big basketball. This team could make a potential run. You don't want to see any of the key players. Got Egan on a hold there. That's his first.
White's got a mismatch. Good move by White. Up and under. And so he has 11 now.
11 just in this quarter.
He's up to 19 now. He was at 17 before, but with that basket, White has 19 points here.
This Notre Dame scout was probably to get the ball out of Morales' hand and let these other players. Nice move there by Randall. Only his second basket. But every time Morales has been on the court, there's a Notre Dame defender in his shorts. Whether that's been Charlotte. We saw Lawler in the first quarter.
Good move by Cazzoli.
Sherry with the rebound. Salters has it. Salter's shoe is untied. I don't know if he knows that.
Good move by Salters, up and under.
He's a gamer. Salters into double figures, Zach. Nice move by Randall. A 22-point lead here for Notre Dame Prep still. Salters wants it on the block. I think he wanted an and one there. But
yeah, he had a mismatch there.
Shoe's still untied, Zach. That's kind of...
Well, with it untied, he has four points here in 25 seconds, so seems to be working.
Blake on Morales. Blake's a taller defender. Blake gets the foul. It's going to be 2 shots on for Abel Morales. He's only 2 for 8 from the line, Zach. Morales has had his woes at the free throw line tonight.
And he has. And he's just feeding into the Notre Dame fans, and they're letting him know to make his free throws.
2 for 9. Makes the second, so 3 for 10 from the free throw line for Morales. But Zach, I know we talked about that in the first quarter. You know, that could have been a momentum shift. You know, 22-point lead here. Tozzoli with a tough move on the baseline. Gets his own rebound. Tozzoli stat padding, as they say. 25-point lead here for Notre Dame.
And this is the first time we've seen Coach Mingacho sit down here.
Yeah. Blake had it.
Blake
Looks
got
like
fouled.
Randall grabbed him, but no call there by the officials. Substitution here, going deep into the bench. Looks like Jordan Kenny into the game, number 5. Another sophomore for Coach Mingachos here. He'll replace Morales. So 23 seconds, 13 on the shot clock. Emiliano, deep 3. Nothing but the net. He's had a hell of a quarter, Zach. That's 7 for him this quarter.
Yeah, I think that gives him 12 or 13 on the game. Salters are going to go to work. He had it, too. Emiliano!
Off the mark. So we go to the fourth quarter. Notre Dame up 60-38, but it was the Logan White quarter, Zach. 2 dunks and 11 points just in the quarter. So Logan White with 19 in the game. Let's see. I know it's senior night. He is a senior. Let's see if he continues to play. Looks like he's coming out. Maybe Jameer Reed. Looks like Salters might be sitting. We'll see what the lineup looks like when these guys come out. But, you know, I know we've talked about this a lot tonight, and not to harp on it because you know, it's a great sign. Logan White did not play in our last game with Notre Dame Prep against St. Bernard. Too hard to tell. I mean, I think it would have made a difference, but, you know, you can't go back and play those games. So you kind of have to move forward. So it's a great sign to see the senior White here with a terrific night tonight against a very tough Immaculate team. I know this is a very strong program, well coached. Kids play hard. So for Notre Dame, we've got Charlotte, Greaves, Blake, Nasir Dunlap, and Jameer Reed out for the 5.
And I will say it looks like all teams will be on pace for their averages, except Immaculate will be giving up. They've already given up 10 more points than they normally allow, but it looks like they'll be on pace to crack 50. Notre Dame will be close to their 77 mark, or 71 point mark. It's Greaves with a midi. Can't get it to go.
Morales can't connect on the layup. Charlotte wheeling and dealing. The super sophomore. He's in the double digits, Zach. Nice move there, Kenny. Quick timeout. 30-second timeout, Notre Dame.
Coach
That was a quick
Coach K didn't look happy with something.
So 21-point lead here for Notre Dame. I think Charlotte's pointing to himself, but my bad. But Coach K always coaching on that sideline, Zach. And, you know, 21-point game, but, you know, for Notre Dame Prep here, number 2 team in the state, you know, maybe just a moment here to kind of reel in the troops and do not let your guard down and play hard all the time. Got some big games coming up for Notre Dame Prep. Not only do you have Pomperog here to end the season, but you also have the SWC tournament, get Division I.
Yeah, they'll actually be away at Pomperog. Otherwise, we would have been here for that one, which would have been a fun one. They played them home earlier, and Pomperog's pretty good in Division I. I like it. I like it. Jameer Reed in for an easy 2 points there. Good play design there by Coach K coming out of the timeout.
Morales back in for Immaculate. Looks like Notre Dame's first time they're in the zone. Charlotte with a rebound. Gets it up to Blake. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't agree with that.
That's a tough call. That's Blake's third. We got to look at the rewind on that, Zach.
Yeah, I don't think that was. He hit him on the side of the chest. Miliano wasn't even set.
Yeah, it looks like he was moving. Egan wide open. He's got that quick release. Misses finally. Quick release for Egan though. He just catches it and shoots. Not even. He's like you said. He's got that high release.
Dunlap got away with the travel there.
Reed trying to get by. Gets stolen by Egan. A little bit sloppy play here, Zach, by both teams. Miliano almost drove into a double team. Morales gets out of it.
Good pump fake by Kennedy.
Morales gets the rebound. Charlotte had a hand on it. Oh, a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Greaves.
Oh, I thought the ball was still loose.
I think the contact, well, the ball was on the ground. Greaves bumping into the Immaculate player. So now Greaves on Morales. Oh, no, there's a switch.
Charlotte wants this matchup. Yeah, it's
Steal.
just it's just so much fun to watch Reeves and Charlotte play defense. They're like always on a string together. One goes the other way, the other one comes in for some help defense. Reed blocks Miliano's shot.
Zach, and the great thing is we've got 3 more years of this.
Yeah, well, 2.5 at this point because they have the postseason and then 2 full seasons. But it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, it's fun to watch. I know you love the defense, and it's very fun to watch those two play the same. Look at, I mean, you can just right there. There's Greaves off of a spring load. It's when
And Morales is just frustrated. He just looks defeated, Zach, unfortunately. I think Coach Mangachos is just telling him to just pass the ball. That was almost a shot clock violation. It's like we're gonna get a slew of seniors here to run out the clock here. Nice take by Greaves, blocked by Morales. I think Morales got a hand on him as he went up. Blake gets the rebound. We got Jameer Reed.
good pass. Good
Karen
cut by
Blake.
Blake. Yeah, good cut by Blake and good way to just hold it for Reed and wait for a better shot attempt rather than trying to force one up.
Morales just gets rid of it. Miliano trying to drive Charlotte with the steal. Good pass over to Greaves.
Those two are going to dominate the SWC for the next 2 years.
Trap coming. Greaves was coming, Zach. Like you said, on a string. Oh, that hit the top. That's going to not count. It hit the top of the wire. So massive substitutions here. Seniors. Sherry, Tizzoli, Salters, Tristan Jones, who we have not seen. I know he's a fan favorite. And Logan White.
He's getting the crowd going crazy right now. They have him open if they got him the ball. White can't get it to go. Rebound by Cherry. And there for the Salters with a deep three, in and out. Morales will finally get one to go without Charlotte or Greaves chasing him around the entire time. Sherry will try a three.
That was probably Morales' easiest basket all game. White's open. Tizzoli misses him. Miliano misses 2 easy layups. Salters gets it. So a little bit of sloppy play here, Zach. Seniors are trying to. Salters with an easy 2.
He is 17, so him and Logan White, 19 and 17 apiece. Egan will try another 3.
Jones wide open.
Good pass to Zoli.
Fun to watch, Zach. Everybody getting involved. So now Sherry on Morales. He has not had a break. Egan with a floater. He's in the double digits.
Zoli will fire up a 3. No good.
Defense still working for Notre Dame. They get the turnover.
Salters with 19 now in the game.
Couple of subs for Immaculate. Morales to sit along with Chalaya. Murphy and Carrera back into the game. (74-45) Notre Dame Prep. 1:40 to go here. Salters with the steal. He's got Jones. He's the fan favorite. I know they want to get Jones to score here. Zoli drives. He's got 6. Stolen. Just thrown away. Looks like they're going to do the senior goodbye here for Notre Dame. So slew of substitutions. Give these seniors one last
chance. The Lancer on the way out, you know?
Yeah, pretty special for these guys. So Jones to stay out. Nice move by Coach K. Who keeps Jones. Jones doesn't play that much.
Let's get him a basket, Dino. That's the way. The buzzer beater on the way out. That's how you should end senior night here.
Bostic into the game with Jones, Blake, O'Connor, and Burnett. Defense has not stopped those, Zach.
No, it hasn't.
Blake has the rebound. Jones is up ahead. Let's see if they can get Jones to score. Jones with a deep 3. Oh, that looked good, Zach. That looked good.
Well, he's going to have one more chance to do it.
Yeah. O'Connor with the foul. So Carrera to shoot 2. They're telling Jones to go deep. I really tell him to just go deep. It's a cool moment. Him and Coach K. I think he's talking about running the offense. Try to get him to score. Correa makes the first.
I didn't even realize they had it up to a 30-point lead.
30-point lead here for Notre Dame Prep, yeah.
It just goes like that, you know. It's just snapping fingers, and they're up 10, and it's up 20, up 30. It's a fun team to watch. I want to get it to Jones, and here comes Blake. They're looking. They have a double screen. Oh, he's gone.
30 seconds here. Jones had it. They're giving him the 3.
He's going to pull it.
Shoots. Oh. He's getting some encouragement from Cam Salters.
He's looking for a foul there. And we're just going to dribble it out here.
Yeah. So Notre Dame's going to move here, Zach, to 16-3. Immaculate's going to move to 10-9, but this Notre Dame prep team with Logan White back healthy is a team to watch here in the SWC, and also in the state. I think he's a difference maker for this Notre Dame prep team. He gives them a lot of versatility, athleticism, can play multiple positions. So if you're watching and you got Notre Dame prep on your schedule here, if you're Pomprog or if you're playing in that SWC tournament, watch out because these Lancers look like they're firing on all cylinders here, Zach, which is a good sign as you head into conference tournaments and then into the state tournament. So I know we've got a game coming up this week in Seymour, hopefully on Thursday, weather permitting. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you're up to date on all things Project Purple Sports and you get notified. Super sophomore Josh Charlo, they're giving us a shout out. But we'll be back next week with some SWC and NVL action possibly. But make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date and follow us on Twitter, because we'll probably put out announcements on where we'll be with the playoff schedule that'll be announced here shortly over the next week and a half.
Yes, as soon as we have updates on the playoffs and where we'll be and when we'll be, you will be the first to know through our Twitter.
That's it from Fairfield. Notre Dame takes the victory, 76-46. Hats off to Immaculate. And we'll see you on Thursday, hopefully weather permitting. If not, we should be. We've heard the game might be Saturday, maybe Friday. But as Zach said, make sure to subscribe and make sure to follow us on Twitter.